Tyson Fury and Dylan White. So as we know that we've covered before, Dylan White's not really promoting this fight. He can't be bothered.
What do you mean not really? He's not done anything.
Yeah. He's staying away, but I was watching an interview with Carl Frampton. Tyson Fury came on, and he basically spoke about this is his last fight. And I texted Sonny at the time, and I was like, this can't be his last fight. And he basically told me that the Furies are the most contradictory people walking the earth at the moment. So what's your take on that, Sonny?
He's not retiring. Why on earth? He says he's like done everything. Yeah, like okay, yeah, you have done everything, but there's so many lucrative fights out there still for him. Like Usyk just become undisputed. Anthony Joshua, like the biggest heavyweight fight ever.
Yeah.
And I know he says, "Oh, I don't have this flashy lifestyle. I can live on this. I can live on that." But like,
and then he brings out an energy.
Then he brings out energy drinks and shit. Like I just think, like, what the hell, man? Like, then why are you doing brand deals with like Iceland and shit? Like, if you don't need any more money, then just sack it, innit?
Yeah, and then like he brings out a book, like just
and if you don't need any more money, why don't you give him a little bit more of your purse to Dillian White so he actually comes and promotes the fucking fight? I don't know, man. But
strange, man. But there is massive, like if I was Tyson Fury, those AJ fight and Usyk fight are the kind of fights that would get you excited for the number of people that are going to watch, and also he can win the belts again, undisputed again, twice. That's crazy legacy.
Yeah, and he said something like, "Oh, I've been in the fight game a long time," which I agree. But then he also said something about taking damage, and I was thinking, you've not took much damage, like other than the Wilder fight. Like you've had a couple of like flash knockdowns in your career and stuff, but like other than any damage you took against Wilder, you've not took much damage at all, man. So it's a weird one. I don't believe that this will be his last fight. I just think it's pushing ticket sales, man.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, what else have we got to talk about? I just saw a clip from Ben Shalom from Boxer that Amir Khan might be, what do they call it? I've lost the word again.
He's invoking his rematch clause, basically. But the only reason he's doing that, man, like obviously Eddie Hearn's come out and said that they've offered Cal Brook the Conor Benn fight this week, but he was asking for a lot of money, so Conor Benn's not fighting him. He's moving on.
Okay.
But if you're in Amir Khan's shoes and you've got that rematch clause, you'd invoke it so that you'd get some step-aside money. And he's a smart guy, so obviously he's thinking, I invoke this rematch clause, and then you go fight Chris Eubank Jr. or Conor Benn or whoever, but just cut me a little slice of the check. So
Khan will we want to be back in there with Brook anytime soon?
Mate, after that performance, I don't think Amir Khan needs to be getting in a ring again, man, to be honest. But I to be honest, I think Cal Brook would have probably beat Conor Benn at this stage of his career. But I think the Chris Eubank Jr. fight, there's actual like hatred there. They don't like each other. But it's the weight difference. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't think Chris Eubank Jr. is a very good boxer. Like the two times that he's went up massively in terms of levels was against Billy Joe Saunders and George Groves, and he's lost both of those.
Yeah. He's below that level. He's below world class level, world championship level.
So the only thing that would be an issue is obviously the weight for Cal in that fight. Like obviously Eubank's a naturally bigger guy. But it'd be a very good fight, man. I don't know if Sky Sports will be able to get it done. But if they get it done, Amir Khan's going to be taking a little payday out of that as well. So, yeah, man.
Shout out Khan for his, he's made so much money in the sport and he still wants a little bit more. Fadial wants some new handbags.
Oh, that's...
You had one more topic, man. Off the top of my head, shall I just check it? I think you had one thing more you wanted to discuss.
What did I say to you to discuss?
I'm just... Oh, yeah. Last topic. Josh Taylor fight being investigated by police.
Yeah, that's a bit mad, isn't it? I saw that, today on Twitter. Like the actual police. The actual police are investigating. That's so weird, man.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know how that works though. Like, what is someone gonna get done for what though? For being?
Why are they gonna? Maybe they're gonna like question the judges or something. I don't know, man. Like, it's a bit of a weird one. And then I just seen loads of like comments saying, "Well, yeah, that's the least I'd expect. It was a robbery after all," and shit like that. So, but yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, man. That like the police are investigating. I don't really know what that means. So we're just gonna have to kind of see how things play out, as Dana says.
Yeah, I feel like nothing's gonna happen, man. Like, there's been robberies before. There will be robberies again. Part of boxing.
Yeah, I only see two avenues anyway for here. Yeah. I see either Josh Taylor gives him a rematch at 140, which I don't think he will, because he was absolutely sucked in that fight. Like, he was so drained.
Yeah.
Or but then he's only a mandatory, I think I was reading, for the WBO in that division. Yeah. So he'd only get a shot at that vacant title, which is unfair because he would have been undisputed.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the rest of the governing bodies can come through and like put him as a mandatory or something, but I don't know, man. But if nothing comes from it, then they need to have a serious look at the judges and scoring in boxing, to be honest, because it's just a shit show at the minute, to be fair.
Yeah. I think that's it. I know there was a celebrity boxing card. I don't know if you watched it or you was interested in it.
Yeah, I put up a little poll on Instagram asking if I should do a review, and it got like 50-50. So then I was like, I don't know if I can be asked to sit there and fucking edit it for like an hour or two.
The people have spoken.
For like 4 people, but yeah, fuck it.